Good day again, it's Dave on this end, Tom on that end. Today we're going to look at some of the different things you can get on a Supreme Territory as opposed to your Supreme Classic that you might have seen the video on already. This Territory we've got some very nice stuff on, so it's important that you know that it is an option if you're upgrading to a Territory. You can have some of this awesome stuff. We will start at the front as per usual. DO35 is an awesome hitch that a lot of people are going for on their caravans now. With any of our vans, if you go for the DO35 hitch, you get the pin and you get the handle. The handle you need to take the pin on and off, or open your beverages if you like. The pin itself, once it's on your car, you can line it up through the hole, push the button, you're locked on. There's less chance of jiggle as you get with a 50mm ball, but it's fully articulated, so you can get all your off-road travelling done and not have the van shake your car around. Getting it off is just a matter of pushing that button back down, sliding it back, and then wind it off because that hole's then through. So it's very easy, very secure. You can buy locks and all sorts for them these days. Well worth thinking about if you're upgrading your van. All right, some of the niceties that you get on a Territory, or as we like to call them in the art of Terry, your removable stone guard. So you can take it off if you're going off-road and you're going to be doing a lot of sharp turns. You just pull the pins, stone guard's out the way. This one's got the large toolbox with your gas bottles hidden away nicely on the inside and a generator slide on here. It's still got the front toolbox, so you can put all your chairs and stuff like that in there. Keep your generator for your generator. We'll show you what the kitchen looks like, because you need the front box if you're going to put on a kitchen like that, because you lose a bit of storage, but when you get in a kitchen like that, why wouldn't you? All right, on this Terry we've also got an outdoor shower, which a lot of people go, awesome idea. You come back from the beach, you've got hot and cold water, you can have a rinse off. If the kids come back from the beach, you can rinse them off out here rather than inside. The other important thing to realise with your shower is make sure your tap's off. You can turn the pump on inside, and if it keeps ticking over, come out and check here because that tap's jiggled loose in transit. A lot of people with the outdoor shower will also put a table on next to it because they don't want to use this ledge to put their soaps and stuff on if they're having a decent rinse off. Well, one of our guys, Big Steve, who likes fishing, reckons he uses the bench for cleaning his fish, and you'd rather do that up there than here. Don't forget, if you've got scrub bars, it's a good spot to hang your towel, or tie the dog to while you're giving him a rinse off, because you know what dogs are like when they get away. But yeah, when you put it away, just make sure it is locked off, because if it's on, you'll have a water leak out here. And just be careful when you open it, it doesn't come jumping out at you. They do have a tendency to fall out in a hurry. Easy. All right, on the fun side of the Terry today, this exact model's got 2 picnic tables. So much easier if you're prepping dinner on that side. You can still have your drinks here or whatever you're using your tables for. We've also got the TV box, so you don't waste table space by having to put your TV on a table. You hang it straight off the arm. We've got your normal power outlets, we've got your normal outdoor speakers, but we're going to swing across to the big Dometic kitchen, which is by far and away one of the better kitchens out on the market. With the Dometic kitchen, apart from you've got storage spaces for all your bits and pieces, you've got a serving tray, charcuterie board if that's your thing, nice 3-burner that's very easy to clean because it's connected to the stainless sink. You do need to attach your water hoses. That's just your water out, so the sink, you can then feed it into a direction, and your gas connection. You're not allowed to have them permanently plumbed, so it's just easy. You've got to get under. They're just under here behind the scrub bar, connect up your water, connect up your gas, and drop the black one wherever you need to go to. And then you've got hot and cold, gas cook, you've got your 12-volt igniter, away you go. If you're a shorty, you'll need a step, but if you're not, you've got plenty of space. I can put my drink down there while I'm cooking up, and away we go. Don't forget to tuck all these away before you slide your kitchen in though. Now, of course, with a kitchen this sort of size, you do lose your tunnel boot, which is why it's a good idea to have your front boot and potentially the toolbox. So once it's snugged in, you can see that you don't have much of a box option, but of course you can lock it up as per usual, put all your stuff in the front boot. All right, we're inside Terry now. On this exact one, it's more of a traditional layout, if you like. You may have seen an L shape in one of our other videos. We've got your island bed up the front. Underneath it is your battery management system. We've got the Viva blue steel colouring on the couch with the fold-out table. So nice and easy to use, gives you plenty of space for all your bits and pieces. We've also got the curtain to separate the areas off. which can be important if one of you is trying to have a nap. You don't want to watch the footy, you can lock yourself away behind the curtain. We've also gone for the black pack on the kitchen and the handles. So these little bits and pieces, they're not integral to the build of the van, but it is important for you to customise your van, which is where some of these things you'll see from video to video are different, because we're trying to pick different colour schemes on the vans. We've also got the rooftop aircon, a couple of Sirocco style fans to really get the airflow going around, your normal TV points, splashbacks, pull up windows. In this Terry we've gone for the 3-way automatic fridge. Killer idea because you've got gas if you're out free camping, 240 volt if you happen to be at a caravan park. In this model of the Terry we've got a slightly upgraded system from the one we showed you in the Classic Tourer. The switching system is much the same, the radio would be the same, but we've gone for the Red Vision by Red Arc. So the battery management system is the same, but your controlling screen is a little bit different. If you tap one of the buttons on the bottom, it wakes it up. It's showing me that where we are in the shed, we're using all of our power from the 240 volt. We are getting a solar feed, but we're in a shed, which is ridiculous. And it shows me what power your van's currently using. If you follow the green arrows around, it can take you to different diagnostic screens. And it can take you to where you can Bluetooth in all this information onto your phone, which is a handy little show-off device if you like, because you can show your mates how much your van's using and things like that. But on a glance, it also shows you that we're still charging up and we're at 99%. If you were free camping, that would give you an estimation of life based on the sun coming in, the usage of all your lights and stuff like that. You can work out how long you got left because it'll give you a good little estimation. They're also a very easy system if you upgrade to lithium, because you can just reboot it all from here because the solar's ready for it. Everything runs through this. You just change your batteries to lithium, tell it how big they are, and let them come up to 100% capacity again, and away you go. Which is why a lot of people love the Red Arc system, because they're in front of the curve. They're ready for stuff. So some of the things you may not notice on your screen, but Terry's got, is they've come with an extra solar panel as standard. So instead of just the standard 2, which is not standard for a lot of other vans, this one actually has 3. So you're ready to go because you've got as many panels as you can fit on the roof without casting shade, and as much as the system will cope with sucking in as much power as you can, regardless of the weather outside. Because this Terry has the black pack run through it, you're getting a black black bathroom sink rather than the standard white ceramic one. It's also got the black surround on your shower and the black shower head, bits and pieces like that. Again, it's not an integral thing to the choice of your colours, but it's good to see that you do have a choice of some of these things. Washing machine's hiding up here behind me, same as always, and if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the toilet. Of course, with the Terry compared to the Classic Tourer, you've got a fair bit of height difference. I'm sitting on the bottom step here, which on the Classic Tourer I'd be on the ground almost, whereas it's a lot more comfortable to sit in the footwell. So if I'm watching the world go by, I can sit here and grab a drink from inside. Behind the wheels, we've got your Cruisemaster XT 3700 suspension. Now they are independent. Again, take some time thinking about the suspension that you need on your caravan, because on the Tourer it'll be the roller rocker style common axle. On the independent suspension, yes, it's a lot better for off-road travel. You do need to know where your jacking points are on them because they are different depending on the suspension. Also keep an eye on your tyre pressure and your wheel nuts. The worst thing you want to do is have a flat tyre or have a wheel fall off, because it's just bad juju. But yeah, get under that, have a look at your suspension so you're familiar with it. Don't be scared of it. It's there to make your life a lot easier when you're towing, and a lot easier especially when you're off-road, if that's what you're into. If you are into that, go the independent suspension, get the clearance, because you don't want to get hooked up on something. If you get bogged on the beach, you've got recovery points on the back, so you can get dragged out of the beach. Then they come back for your car and drag that out of the beach. Then you decide on where the hard sand is. So in wrapping it up, I suppose, if you've watched our Classic Tourer video, you've got more of an in-depth handover on your van. The stuff we've shown you on the Terry is about some of the extra things that you might think I need and I want on my caravan. If you watch them both together, you've got, hang on, this is how we use my Terry. Don't be scared about giving us a call though, because a lot of the stuff we can run through it over the phone with you. Sometimes we can send you some links. But when you look at them, comparing this to a Classic Tourer, yes, there's some very obvious things, then there's some not obvious things. You may not ever notice the extra panel, but when you go away bush, you'll notice it. You may not notice the ground clearance, but again, once you go away bush, you'll notice it. You may not notice you can take the stone guard off until you need to, and then you go, wow, I can take that off. Again, things like the slide out kitchen, killer. Why drag a barbecue loose when you've got all the options attached to your caravan? Don't forget to come and see us in the yard if you want to mix and match your caravan a bit, because some things we can do to the classic tourers, some we can't. Some things are just easy, go straight to the terry and have some fun with it. I think it's almost time for an edit and a coffee, Tom.